Hello, everyone. Happy weekend. I hope you had a great week, and you had. I hope your weekend is going well as well. So, as we end the first week of the month and about to begin the second week of the month, so I give thanks to the Lord for the week and how the week started. So let's get into the video. So this is Forex Factory where you observe the news events that affect the currencies that you trade. So, as you all know, I trade the dollar, I trade the pound, and the euro as well. So, for the first week, these are the news events that affected price. Monday we had a bank holiday on pound, and we had a news event 2 p.m. on dollar. Tuesday there was no news. On Wednesday we had news around 6 p.m. Fomc. So this is the most important news event for the week for the dollar. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I was doing nothing in the market, so I was interested in Thursday and Friday. So you can see Thursday we had Euro bank holiday. So pound had a lot of news events around 11:02 a.m. Then another one around 11:30. Then USD 12:30 and 2 p.m. as well. So without further ado, let's see the news events that will be coming for the second week of May. So it's a CPI week. Monday there's no news. Tuesday we have CPI. Wednesday there's no news. Thursday we have PPI. So the main news events for the week will be CPI and PPI. So that's that for the news events. So let's hop into the charts and see what dollar did. God damn. Excuse me. So this is the daily time frame for the dollar. This is the previous week that just ended. You can see the candles for the week. So this is the daily time frame. Each candle represents a day of trading for the dollar. As you can see, US dollar index. So this is this is Monday, this is Tuesday, and this is Wednesday, this is Thursday, and this is Friday. As you can see, let me take this off. As you can see, there's a gap between this candle's low and this candle's high. There's a gap between this candle's low and this candle's high. You can see this candle has literally no wick at the top of it, right? So as you can see, price was drawn into the imbalance in price from this candle's high to this candle's open. This candle's opening price is longest candle. So as you can see, price found support inside this fair value gap. This candle's high and this candle's low. Take this off so you see the gap. Yeah. So price found support inside the fair value gap from Tuesday's trading. As you can see, Wednesday's reacted from the fair value gap, close green. Then we have Thursday expanding higher, taking out these highs. Remember, the dollar has taken out these low September lows, right? As you can see, as price hit the low here, we have a retracement down into this fair value gap. Then we have price use the fair value gap as support to go higher, then filling this imbalance right here. So that was what dollar did for the week. As you can see, the midpoints of the fair value gap got the bodies of the candle. They are staying below, right? You can see what Friday did. Friday tried to go higher above Thursday's high, then traded lower until this candle was open, until the September lows the price. Let's see. So that's that for the daily time frame. Let's head down to the hourly time frame and see what price really did for individual days. So this is the hourly time frame for the dollar. So as you can see, this is Monday, This is Tuesday, this is Wednesday, this is Thursday, and this is Friday. You can see how dollar traded for the week, for the first week of the month. Look at what Monday did. Found support inside the daily fair value gap, tried to go higher, takes out Friday's high. Tuesday traded lower, takes out Friday's low, previous Friday, takes out the low, consolidates. Fomc was on Wednesday. Look at what Fomc did. We found support in the fair value gap, trade higher. Then what did Thursday did? Look at what Thursday did. Fair value gap, trade lower, expanded, taking out the previous week high and filling the imbalance in the daily time frame. This red shaded area. Let's see if I can find it here. This fair value gap. So this red rectangular box is an imbalance in the daily time frame. You can see how price reacted to the fair value gap from the daily time frame. Then Friday traded lower. So that was that for the dollar. Let's go to another currency and see what they did. So this is the pound. This is pound USD. This is pound USD. Pound USD found support at its own fair value gap as well. As you see, dollar found support in its own fair value gap to go higher. Then pound, because both currencies are inversely correlated here. So if the dollar is making a low, you want to see pound make a high. The dollar was making a low, the pound was making a high here. As you can see, Wednesday bearish, Thursday bearish. Then we have Friday trading into this fair value gap. This gap right here. Then we have Friday trading into this fair value gap and rejecting and going higher. Right? So that was how that was how the week formed for the pound. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So let's head down to the hourly time frame and see what price did. So this is the daily fair value gap right here. As you can see, the dollar takes out previous week high, right? Look how pound did. Takes out previous week's low. Yeah. So as you can see, bearish fair value gaps were used. You can see how price runs up into the fair value gap, rebalances it. Look at the bodies or staying at the lower half of the fair value gap, right? Then trade lower, taking out the previous week low. Then we have Friday retracing into the range. We have Friday retracing into the previous day's range. So this is the expansion for pound. See how choppy the price action is, not really that clean, right? Higher. Look at the fair value gap from the daily time frame. Traded above it, traded below it, used the midpoint as resistance to go lower. Fair value gap, price traded into it, trade lower. Fair value gap again, price retraces into it, trade lower, takes out the previous week low. Then we have Friday retracing into the range for Thursday's range. So that's that for the pound. So let's head down to another currency. Anyways, I'll go through them for my expectations for the new week. Let's go do a rundown on things and then 70 right there on this high. So I was taking it for this high. Okay. So this is the euro. This is Euro USD. So this is Euro USD. As you can see, Euro USD as well. Euro USD was really weak. You can see Euro USD reached lower than the pound, right? You can see the difference. USD candles are more larger than the pound, right? So I mean euro candles are more larger than the pound. So the euro was the weak currency. You can see the bodies of the candle. This fair value gap. Look at the bodies of the candle. And you see where they are stopping. Those right at the high of the fair value gap, right? Then we see the rejection. Wednesday, you have Thursday continuing. The fair value gap right here. So imagine this candle hasn't printed yet. There's a fair value gap right here. Price was drawn to. So then we have a retracement from September high that was run out here. So there's still a fair value gap right here for price to maybe go down and fill, then go higher or go lower. So I'll be watching this fair value gap. This one right here. You can see Friday tried to trade higher, but look at the close. Still closing at the lower half of this fair value gap. So let's head down to the hourly time frame and see what price did. So this is the euro hourly expansion for the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You can see how euro takes out its previous week low and expanded lower, retracing up to September highs taken from the daily time frame. You can see what Tuesday did. Takes out Monday's high, but refused to take out the previous Friday's high. Come on, the market today is one more time. So that was the previous Friday. Refused to take out its high. Then we have Wednesday retracing lower. Then Thursday displacing below Wednesday's low. Fair value gap, support, trade lower, taking out the previous week low, rebalancing the daily time frame and fair value gap. This one. You can see how price has traded through and found resistance at the September highs and traded higher, filling this small fair value gap right here. Then we close the week. So that's about that for the euro. Gold. So this is gold. This is gold. We'll head down to the daily time frame. You can see what gold did, right? So this is gold. This is Monday. Monday was reacting from this fair value gap. This candle's high and this candle's low. I'm using this candle's low instead. That was the remaining of the gap, right? So you can see how Monday found its support inside this fair value gap, trades higher. Tuesday trades higher. Wednesday trades lower. Thursday trades lower into this fair value gap that was created from Monday's range and Tuesday's range. This candle's high and this candle's low. See how gold retraces into the fair value gap. Look at the bodies of the candle. Then we have Friday retracing from the fair value gap, finding support at the midpoint. You can see the bodies staying above the midpoint, right? So maybe next week I want to see Monday trade higher. Then maybe we'll be looking for previous week high. So this highs will be previous week high when Monday will print. Tuesday and maybe Wednesday will take out the high. So we'll see. Let's head down to the hourly time frame and see what happened. So this is the hourly expansion for gold. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday. You can see how gold smashed the previous week high, right? Smashed the previous week high, trades way above it. Then we have the displacement with a fair value gap. Using the fair value gap as resistance to go lower, trading lower than previous day's low, Wednesday. Look at how price violates the low, leaving a fair value gap. Trades into the fair value gap again and trades lower into the daily fair value gap, the daily imbalance. Gold fills in the imbalance, and we'll see how price has been choppy on Friday. So this will be the previous week low now, and this will be the previous week high, right? So maybe gold might manipulate the low to go higher, or we'll find resistance support in this upper half of the fair value gap to go higher. So we'll see. So that's about all for gold. Yeah, bad boy Bitcoin. You can see how Bitcoin is running higher, taking out February highs. Let's go down to the daily time frame and see. So from the month of April, when Bitcoin hits this March lows, what did you see? Reversal from here into a buy market, taking out February highs. All-time high might be taken out again, this high. All-time high for Bitcoin is 109. So 110 might be a stretch for Bitcoin. So this is Bitcoin. We have a trending week for Bitcoin. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Pretty easy in Bitcoin. Trading into this daily fair value gap. You can see how Bitcoin starts the run. So I was hoping Bitcoin would clear this low, the previous week low, before we start to buy. But look at what Bitcoin did. Monday, then Tuesday takes out Friday's low with Monday's low. Then we take out Monday's high, displays above it, retraces into the fair value gap. Then we started going higher. Thursday higher, Friday we just consolidated inside the daily fair value gap. So Bitcoin is pretty bullish, so I think maybe the all-time high might be a stretch. But I want to see how this fair value gap will affect price. Maybe we might get a retracement lower before going higher, but we'll see. We hit the fair value gap. So that's that for Bitcoin. I want to see maybe a retracement to this large fair value gap there before we go higher, or crash. So dollar, I'm neutral on dollar. I want to see maybe this fair value gap might be support to go higher, or maybe resistance to go lower. Equal lows right here. Look at this. These lows and this one here, April lows. So all this might be a retracement just to go fill in this fair value gap and crash. But we'll see. Pound, we might go higher or we might go lower. This fair value gap will give me the narrative I need for the framework for price. And I will head back into this fair value gap or we'll go lower from here. Pound, euro, same thing, pretty neutral on euro. I want to see a drop down into this blue fair value gap. From here, maybe might find support to go higher. That'll be good. Gold, maybe using this fair value gap to go higher. Gold is pretty clean. This fair value gap to go higher on gold, and take out this previous week high, maybe all-time high as well. So thank you for sticking around. If you made it to the end of the video, drop your comments, like, share, and suggest what you want me to touch on. Have a great Sunday. Bye bye.